Join us in this episode as we sail to and explore some of the fascinating islands on Sweden's Höga Kusten, or High Coast. I'm Jasmine, and these are my parents, Guy and Joe. And this is our home, Free Spirit. Come join us on our adventures. It was the 21st of July and we set off from our anchorage near Skoleskogen National Park. In the bright sunshine we headed for Trysunda, often referred to as one of Sweden's most beautiful islands. Avoiding the busy guest harbour, we dropped anchor on the north side of the island, where we had the place to ourselves. We set off in our kayaks to explore. Trysunda is an island of mixed forest, sandy beaches and pink granite outcrops. Beneath the cloudless skies, this place felt like paradise. Unfortunately, despite being a few hundred meters from the shore, as soon as the sun dipped below the horizon, we were forced to retreat down into our cabins to avoid the clouds of hungry mosquitoes that descended on our boat. During our stay here, the temperature never dipped below 22 degrees. The island is a nature reserve and has many idyllic pathways leading to bays and viewpoints. We often tried to seek shade amongst the trees, but the mosquitoes were always ready and waiting, meaning that we had to constantly keep moving. So I'm walking through a beautiful woodland at the moment, and normally that would be my favourite thing to do, but at the moment I'm really not enjoying it because I've developed a kind of allergic reaction to mosquito bites, and they are everywhere at the moment, which means that I'm not going to be able to enjoy these beautiful woodland walks anymore because I'm just paranoid about getting bitten again, because I react really badly and it's not good. And I've just suddenly developed this reaction. I didn't used to have it. I've just been bitten. I'm going to turn this off now. There is a 17th century chapel on Trysunda. In the winters it would have also been used to store fishing gear. The walls are decorated with some lovely paintings depicting saints and biblical scenes. We stayed in our anchorage for about a week and continued to explore and soak up the atmosphere of this incredible island. Trysunda means 3 inlets, and in the Middle Ages this was the case for the island, but today 2 of those inlets no longer exist due to the land's upheaval. The raised boulder beaches here are evidence of this. Since the weight of the glaciers from the last ice age was removed, the land has continued to rise by a few millimetres every year. The small fishing village of Trysunda was founded in the 16th century and is said to be one of the best preserved on the high coast. We had really enjoyed our time exploring this island and would have loved to have stayed a little longer, but as the clouds rolled in, we upped anchor and set off for the island of Norra Ulvön. We dropped anchor in a beautiful spot in the strait between Norra and Södra Ulvön. We headed to the historic fishing village of Ulvön. The wooden fisherman's chapel of Gamla Kapell was erected in 1622 and has a beautifully painted interior. It was painted by a farmer from the island in the early 18th century and depicts ornate theological stories. This village was established during the Viking period and became a mecca for herring fishing in 1890. A small museum gave us more of an insight into the largely self-sufficient lives of the families that lived here at the turn of the last century. Back then, herring fishing was booming, and this was a major place for the production of the foul-smelling tinned herring delicacy known as surströmming. Just enough salt is used to prevent the raw herring from rotting, whilst allowing it to ferment. It is definitely an acquired taste, but this traditional dish is still popular in Sweden to this day. One evening, a tugboat arrived, blasting out music across the bay. Known as the Rockboat, it motored in with a 9-person band on board, giving us and all the local residents and visitors a fun impromptu concert. During the summer months, they tour the high coast, receiving online donations from their audience. We stayed anchored here for a few days, soaking up the atmosphere and continuing to explore. From a lookout point, we could see why this sheltered location had given rise to such a historically important fishing harbour. On a breezy morning, we upped anchor. We sailed to the nearby island of Mjältön. We anchored in the well-protected natural harbour of Bagviken, a very popular boaters' destination. Some delicious wild strawberries grew along the shore, the perfect way to start our hike. Mjältön is Sweden's highest island, and we set out through the winding forest trails to hike to its summit. As we neared the top, the views out across the islands were breathtaking. At around 236 metres above sea level, Mjältön is still rising in height by around 8 millimetres every year, meaning that at the time of us standing at the top, We were slightly higher than anyone else had ever been on this island before us. On the way back down, we stopped off in a small cave. And slowly filled up our water bottle with drips from the cave ceiling. That's cute. The next day we headed out again to explore the island more. We passed by lakes and through woodlands with floors carpeted in thick beds of lichen. The idyllic sandy beaches were largely empty, apart from a few animal tracks. The sand at the top of the beach is covered in small dips and craters, traps set by a strange alien-like predator. Ants and other insects fall into these pits and become trapped, falling prey to the hidden architect beneath the sand. Its large mandibles grab the ant with lightning-fast speed and slowly drag it beneath the sand. This bizarre predator is an antlion larva. After spending a few years preying on insects from beneath the sand, it will eventually pupate and hatch as a flying insect to lay eggs and complete its life cycle. Please like and subscribe, and if you see the hype button, give it a click. A huge thank you to my wonderful patrons for helping to support the production of these videos. If you'd like to help, as well as getting early ad-free videos, then click the link in the description and join my Patreon account. Thanks for watching! Join us next time as we continue exploring the wonders of the high coast, visiting some more awesome places.
That's it. It pays to get a little larger. I must have dribbled some water. What about my bank? Is my bank wet?
No, not at all. It's not wet at all.